Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma faqihna fid din. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Lesson number 11. Types of broken plural. The letters and movements together form the word. This word is of three types: noun, verb, and particle or character. To make a sentence, we should know 5 things about the noun. Number 1, whether the noun is masculine or feminine. Number 2, whether the noun is common or proper. Number 3, whether the noun is singular, dual, or plural. And number 4, what is the case of the noun. And number 5, what is the definition of the noun. We will talk about the case and definition of the noun later. Today, we will further talk about the division of noun based on number. To show the number, there are 3 types in Arabic: singular, dual, and plural. Today, we will talk about the 2 types of broken plurals: jama' qillat, minimal plurals, and jama' kathurat, plentiful plurals. Come, let's revise the previous lesson a little bit. Muslimun is masculine, singular, and Muslimatun is feminine, singular. Muthanna or dual is used for two. To make the dual from singular, we add alif and noon as ani, so that the masculine becomes muslimani and the feminine becomes muslimatani. There are 2 types of plural. The first type is known as sound plural, jama' salim, and the other is known as broken plural, jama' mukassar. In sound plurals, to change the singular into sound masculine plural, noon, waw and noon, that is una, is added to it. And to make the feminine sound plural, alif and ta, that is atun, is added, which makes the masculine plural muslimuna and the feminine plural as muslimatun. In sound plurals, the original letters of the singular word remain the same, whereas in broken plural, the original letters of the single noun are broken and scattered, or some extra letters come in between them, or there is a loss of any letter from it. For example, the broken plural of sajidun is sujjadun. There is no formula of making broken plurals. It has to be just memorized. Broken plurals are usually mu'arrab munsarif, declinable triptotes, but sometimes they are ghair munsarif, diptotes too. The simple recognition for it is that the triptotes have a tanween or a double page on its last letter, and the diptotes have only one page on its last letter. Note, mu'arrab and munsarif are those nouns which has a tanween on its last letter and it changes in 3 states. For example, kitabun, kitabin, kitaban. Whereas ghair munsarif nouns change in 2 states and there is no tanween and zair on its last letter, but has one page and one zabar on it. Example, masajida, masajidu. There is no formula to make a broken plural, but there are certain measures awzan for it. Based on the meaning and the measure, broken plural is of 2 types. Number 1, minimal plurals, jama' qillat, and number 2, plentiful plurals, jama' kathurat. Number 1, minimal plurals, jama' qillat. Minimal plurals are used for the numbers from 3 to 10. Example, ashhurun, 4 months. There are 4 measures of minimal plurals. Let's see the first measure of minimal plurals and the plural words based on this type. Af'ulun. Number 1, af'ulun. The minimal plural is aklubun, singular is kalbun, meaning dog. Af'ulun, minimal plural is arjulun, meaning singular is rajulun, meaning man. Measure is af'ulun, minimal plural is anhurun, singular is nahrun, meaning river. Measure is af'ulun, minimal plural is adhru'un, singular is dhira'un, meaning is farm. Number 2, af'alun. Let's see its examples. Measure af'alun, minimal plural is aqwalun, singular is qawlun, meaning saying. Af'alun, أولاد, singular is waladun, meaning is boy. أفعال, minimal plural is أفراس, singular farasun, meaning horse. Measure أفعال, minimal plural is أشراف, singular شريف, meaning decent. Measure is أفعال, minimal plural is أوقات, singular is وقت and meaning is time. Number 3, أفعلة. Let's see some of its examples. Measure أفعلة, minimal plural is أطعمة, singular is طعام, meaning food. أفعلة, minimal plural is أرغفة, singular is رغيف, meaning bread. Number 4, فعلة. Let's see some of its examples. Measure is فعلة, minimal plural is غلمة, singular غلام, meaning slave. Measure is فعلة, minimal plural is فتية, singular is فتن, meaning youth. Number 2, plentiful plurals, جمع كسرت. Plentiful plurals are used for numbers more than 10. Example, رجال, men. The most common measures of plentiful plurals are: the first measure is فعال. The plentiful plural for it is عباد. The singular is عبد and the meaning for it is slave. The second measure is فعلاء. Plentiful plural is علماء. Singular is عالم, meaning scholar. The third measure is أفعلاء. Plentiful plural is أنبياء. Singular is نبي, meaning prophet. The fourth measure is فعل. Plentiful plural is رسل. Singular is رسول and the meaning is messenger. Number 5 is فعول. Plentiful plural is نجوم. Singular نجم, meaning star. The sixth measure is فعال. The plentiful plural is خدام. The singular is خادم, meaning servant. The seventh measure is فعلا. The plentiful plural is مرضى. The singular is مريض and the meaning is sick. The eighth measure is فعالة. Plentiful plural is طلبة. The singular is طالب, meaning student. The ninth measure is فعل. The plentiful plural is فرق. The singular is فرقة and the meaning is groups. Number 10, فعلان. The plentiful plural is غلمان. Singular is غلام and the meaning is slave. The 11th measure is فعال. The plentiful plural كلاب. Singular is كلب. The meaning is dog. The 12th measure is فعلان. The plentiful plural بلدان. The singular is بلد, meaning city. The 13th measure is فعالل. The plentiful plural is زلازل. The singular is زلزلة and the meaning is earthquake. The 14th measure is فعاليل. The plentiful plural is صناديق. The singular is صندوق. The example for it is box. The 15th measure is فعاللة. The plentiful plural is أساتذة and the singular is أستاذ. The meaning is teacher. The 16th, مفاعل. This measure of plural is special for those words that are on the measure of مفعل or مفعل or مفعلة. For example, مراكب is on the measure of مفاعل. The singular of it is مركب and its meaning is vehicle. In the same way, مساجد and مكاتب are on the measure of مفاعل. The singular of masajidu is masjidun and that of makatibu is maktabatun, meaning library or bookstore. 17th measure is mafa'ilu. This measure of plural is special for those words that are on the measure of mif'alun or maf'ulun. For example, on the measure of mafa'ilun is mafatihun, the singular of which is miftahun and its meaning is key. In the same way, on the measure of maf'ulun is maktubun, the singular of which is makatib, meaning postal letter. Note: until now the measures of plural that we were talking about has the following measures in غير منصرف, that is, its last letter doesn't have a tanween on it. Number 1, فعلاء. Number 2, أفعلاء. Number 3, فعائل. Number 4, مفاعل. Number 5, مفاعيل. And number 6, فعاليل. Come, let's revise some of the important things. The sound plural of ibnun is banoon in the nominative case and baneen in the accusative and genitive case. The broken plural of ibnun is abnaun. In the same way, the sound plural of ibnatun is banatun. The plural of akhun, brother, is ikhwanun or ikhwatun. The plural of ukhtun, sister, is akhawatun. The plural of imra'atun, woman, is nisa'un or niswatun. The plural of mother, is ummahatun. It has to be remembered that the plural of some words is based on more than one measure. For example, the plural of bahr, sea, is abharun, abharun, biharun, and bahurun. Sometimes it also happens that the plural of some words on different measures have different meanings. For example, if the plural of the word baytun is buyutun, the meaning will be house. And if the plural is abyatun, then the meaning is poem. In the same way, if the plural of abdun is abidun, the meaning is slave. And if the plural is ibadun, the meaning is servant. Let's see one more example. If the plural of aynun is a'yunun, the meaning is eyes. But if the plural is uyunun, then the meaning is of stream. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to comprehend the lesson of broken plurals and its two types, Jama' Qillat and Jama' Kasurat, studied today. To memorize these, watch the video again and again, and it will be very beneficial. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.